what was like the hardest thing when you was that like your first job?
The first job in here, yeah.
And
Not my first job in the world. I
What was
started
your
working when I was
first job?
16.
Where?
See, in England, you finish high school when you're 16.
Oh, no wonder you're so focused. Because here, you see, like, that's why, like, you focused on, like, structure. I need to figure this out. Because, like, a 16-year-old here in Kenya.
Yeah.
They're, like...
You're in form
They're just
two,
like
form
babies,
three?
I think.
Yeah.
They don't even know how to make their money. Even 18 and 19, I don't think they still know how to make, like,
I think that's a huge issue.
It is.
It is, because you see that people learn.
Because now you're
some
grown
skills.
and
Yes.
you're like, oh, how am I supposed to make money? How am I supposed to pay even for transport or just food in the restaurant? You don't know what it takes to actually make money. And
old men here are the ones who have money. That's an issue.
And
You
that's
see?
where they come in like, oh.
Exactly.
Like, oh, you need money to go to the restaurant?
Here I am. You see what I mean? Like, you get rich too old. You see, whereas at 16...
You get what? Too old? Oh,
you get rich too old.
Yeah,
you
true.
see? So then, like, you know, when a girl is like maybe 20, like her person who she's dating, maybe 24, has nothing.
Yeah.
You know? Like, it shouldn't be that way. So at
That's
16,
true.
you got a job. I got a job. My first job was at a call center.
Never thought about it like that. I never thought about it.
I see that difference, because I can see, like, at 21, you know, you got your money. At 16, I was earning, I think it was, like, I was getting paid like £110 a week.
Sheesh.
And that was good money at 16.
It was, yeah, because I mean, like, you can
home.
actually do your own things. Like, if you need to go shopping, you know, I can actually save to buy these shoes. I can.
And you're still living with your parents, but at 16 you can move out in England. You
can't blame girls here when they're hooking up with like old people.
It's not that I can't blame them. It's just that I see the imbalance there. Like the guys who you're dating there can't afford like the nice things, like, which
that's what I was saying.
You want.
Yeah, like even uni guys, they can't date like that. How will they date like the girls who are in uni? How do you take them in a restaurant?
For when I was 16, I was dating someone who was, I think he was 18. And he was working and he was driving.
Oh my God.
You see?
Oh my God.
So then at that time, you know, you see that.
But I think you just mature in a completely different way.
100%. You get to figure out your money. You get to especially work ethic. You get to learn work ethic very early. So I learned that.
Even when you speak, you just sound like, well, you know, sound like you know what you're talking about.
I don't always know what I'm talking about. Half the time I'm still figuring it out, but yeah.
Yeah, but it makes so much sense, because even a lot of people that were brought in the podcast who've studied maybe abroad and they've just been exposed to other worlds that just have a completely different like education system, work system, and systems that actually work. They think way completely differently, because on them I'm like, what are you talking about when you say like you started working at what? 13, 14, where? Isn't that child or whatever? But it makes sense now that you're talking about it.
Yeah.
And that's really important, by the way.
Yes,
that imbalance that you've talked about now, it makes so much sense.
Yes, push money to the young, and then you start balancing things. You start balancing the order of things.
Yeah.
Like, you know, most, and I speak from men, because, you know, like you tend to see like economic power more pushed towards guys. As it's true.
Why do women keep saying that?
No. I'm saying that only because historically it's been done that. So me using men as an example, like I think you get a good grasp, because a woman who's not working at 28, she's not working. Maybe she's married and she's got a husband who's rich, and that's like fine.
Yeah.
Whereas a guy who's not working at 28, what are you doing? Did you get? So that's why I'm using that.
Yeah.
So let's say maybe here I see people starting to get some success, a good balance of success at 30. And guess what? That's the time you have the pressure to start a family. So when did you live la vida loca? When did you get to floss and ball and travel and live your best life?
That's why even a lot of money, once they get that money at that time, now they just are just out of control.
Exactly. And that's why you see a lot of people, a lot of guys playing at 30 when they've got their women and whatever, because this is the time when they actually have income, disposable income. You're supposed to have disposable income in your 20s, so that you can just be stupid and live and travel and date and do all the dumb things, and then settle in your 30s. I see that order, that imbalance now, because I know where people are, like my age now in England versus here, where I see
I mean, when you came here, like, didn't you see like